Okay, let's get this show on the road. Hello to anybody tuning in. We're going to be playing some Persona today for a little bit, and then hopping into Fatal Fury. We were in the middle of Mementos last time we were in Persona. Taking care of that rat bastard who abused and killed innocent little kitty cats. The absolute dirtbag. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Friday. It is Friday, right? I'm not crazy. I'm looking at my calendar. Yes, Friday. It's the May 30th, apparently. Last Friday of the month, so I hope it's going great for everybody. If I recall correctly, we need to go up one in order to take care of one of the quests that we have, but let's see if we can talk to them. How is our progress?
Well,
Hey.
Okay, well, I was hoping this would be like an update on, like, here's the quest you have to do, but apparently not. Nope, we're just gonna keep going. I guess I'll have to look at my actual quest log here. Okay, so we took care of the guy that was killing cats. We still have to take care of the evil boss and the person who's been attacking people, literally assaulting people. And so I think one of them was right up here, if I remember correctly. I think we had to walk right past it. Yes, had to walk right past it in order to get to that rest area to save because we were pressed for time. Oh, there was something I needed to check. Okay, yeah, these dudes are really low level. That's why we're just kind of very easily, like, just running over them. So since they're really low level, it's probably not worth.
if you do a baton pass, you might be able to hit their weakness.
Probably not worth spending a lot of time farming anyone.
I am thou. I lend it. One shadow left.
Keep it going, Fox.
Oh, this guy's gonna beg for his life. Give me money. Oh, 10k. You could do better than that.
Not bad.
Hell yeah, 20k from this guy. Okay, you can fuck off.
All according to plan.
So yeah, it's probably not worth farming these guys unless if we go a little bit deeper, they start hitting like level 30 at plus. Because the XP they give, and if I end up recruiting them, they're really just not going to be worth the time and effort. Today is going to be a very, very exciting day for Fatal Fury because I am I've been very much looking forward to playing this particular character today.
There's a shadow ahead.
And I think it'll make for an entertaining stream because people seem to like this character.
Ah, damn it. I forgot to get this week's manga.
There's a new one every day, right? How many of them are there?
How many of them are there? It's like asking how many books are there. There's a lot. Also, I wonder what kind of manga Ryuji reads. Probably just like... Knowing him, his taste is probably terrible. It's probably just like a lot of shonen and nothing else. A lot of Black Clover, you know? Okay, which one is this? Is this the abusive boss, or is this the dude assaulting people?
Oh,
been known to attack indiscriminately. Okay, so this must be the dude assaulting people.
Okay, let's go.
Sorry.
We've got an overpopulation problem with too many old people? Okay, bro, you're crazy. I've heard this argument for like my whole life, right? Where people's like, oh, we've got too many people, we're overpopulated. We're not. If you look at the stats, we actually have more than enough resources to provide for literally every single person on the planet. And every animal on the planet, for that matter. It's just the fact that billionaires hoard all of the resources. A great example of this is that California has more than enough water for the entire state. But I want to say 60% of California, 60% of its water sources are owned by one family, which is crazy. Right? We don't have an overpopulation problem. We never have. We have a resource problem. Specifically, we have a greedy bastard problem. And systems that protect these greedy bastards. A great topic Persona 5 could have addressed, but they kind of just gloss over it. Understandably, because it is a very difficult topic to mention without getting a lot of people, a lot of weirdos that come out to defend your Elon Musks of the world. Okay, so this guy should be resistant to physical and gun, so we're just not going to attack him like that. We're just going to continue to use... Oh shit. Oh shit, we're dead. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is swap Joker to someone that is not weak to physical. Do we have anybody that's strong versus physical? Yes, we do. You're constantly in a drought over there? Yeah, I don't know what part of California you're in, Cryo, but I can imagine that's, like, pretty common basically everywhere in California. And it's, like, absolute bullshit. Starting on a bit of a loaded topic today, I guess, but I just don't have any patience for billionaires or even like 100 millionaires who just take advantage of people. I just don't have any patience for that shit. It's the worst thing on the planet. As I get older, I more and more believe in the saying, eat the rich. It's okay to have success in life. It is not okay to have that much success in life by exploiting that many people. I'm radicalized more almost every day.
Let's go.
A status effect would be really nice to have on you right now, but I guess not. Okay, we're gonna reduce your attack because we don't need you one-shotting people.
Persona! You're mine.
Persona! No holds barred!
This is my other self.
You know, I hope Fing appreciates that I have Makoto in the party right now because I do not typically have her in the party ever. It's just this part of the game where her defense buffs are actually useful. Because I don't have a lot of buffs on my main character. Okay.
What have I done?
We solved violence with violence here. This guy was assaulting people, so we beat the shit out of him. That's what I call a strong solution. Yeah, bro, you gotta turn yourself into the police. Just having a change of heart is not enough here. You actually have to atone. Oh, we got charge. Charge is really nice, so we're gonna duplicate that the second we can.
Hey!
One target left. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so just to double check to make sure that I'm not crazy, charge is the one where, yes, your next physical attack deals 2.5 times damage. So, if you charge and then get an attack buff and the enemy gets a defense debuff, it's like the best feeling in the world. Especially if you have some of the later physical skills like God's Hand. Using God's Hand in Persona 4 with Chie after she gets an attack buff and uses charge just was the best feeling in the world. She was legitimately doing the amount of damage that all 3 other characters were combined in a single turn. Now, unfortunately, that almost made her like a requirement in the party. She was that good.
You've made it to the platform. What now?
But, you know,
I drew a picture on the back of my
she wasn't actually a requirement, she just felt like,
You need to take your
wow,
studies
why would I ever not have her in the party once she got that stuff?
well done.
You know, I appreciate that Persona 5 made mementos more interesting to grinding,
Your persona feels great.
but it does feel
Don't forget about your
too
weaknesses
strong.
too, okay?
like the amount of XP and money I'm getting in here feels incredibly good. Like, and I don't even have the huge buffs yet. I just have like what, plus 30% XP and plus 2 treasures. Is this guy weak to anything? No.
How about we make it forget his skills?
No, we'll just freeze it.
An enemy throws in. Let's shatter it in one strike. Nice! Your gambit's right. Let's do this. Go! Run, Panther! Just 2 out of the way. Hey, that's a rare one. Don't let it escape. Psychokinetic moves should help you. It won't be a problem.
You know what, you're just gonna heal.
Thank you.
Because everybody's a little bit low on HP.
Are you ready?
Ready when you are, Fox.
And now for a show.
Money, money, money! That was
You're
really
late for
nice.
once. Wow, I can't believe you're late to a stream. How could you? How dare
Got a
you?
rare one. Now, let's continue. Nice work, team. Fits me like a glove.
Okay. that's all.
Can't believe my #1 mod was late for a stream. What do I pay this guy for?
Persona! How's this? For me.
Let's go. Surprisingly tough.
An enemy's frozen. Let's shatter in one shot.
Let's go. Rabbit snap.
All knocked down. That was
Let's go.
incredible, Joker. Finish
Okay.
That was an easy win. Let's go, Joker.
You've been playing Night Rain, so time doesn't exist. How are you feeling about the game so far, Hal? I have seen some very middling opinions.
Then
And honestly, the gameplay I watched just kind of bored me.
oh,
It had one or two interesting looking bosses, but otherwise kind of just looked like Souls co-op, but without like as much, you know,
Yes. Let us go.
without the interest of like progressing through the game and possibly doing PvP
Ah!
to spice things up. Okay, this is the dirtbag boss who's stealing his stealing credit for his underlings and abusing them.
Idiot.
Only the good die young, kid. Say goodnight, kid.
You know, if this were not Persona, if this were SMT4, this guy might actually be threatening, but it's not.
prepare yourself. Good one, Fox.
I am thou. Prepare yourself.
Persona. Eat this.
I think he's strong against fire. No?
Persona, you're mine.
Can I beat that loser? On your knees. You're on the floor.
Do it.
You're the best, Panther. This'll end it. Persona! Take that! Persona! Take that! Wayne, get a hold of yourself!
Yeah, Makoto, come on. Oh, he just fully heals himself. Okay.
Persona!
If that's the gimmick he's going for, then, you know, whatever. This'll just take longer. It's not like it's gonna actually be difficult.
Anubis! There!
Let's go! Panther, this is all for you. Follow my lead. Get a load of this. Perfect. Pretty great, huh? Persona! No holds barred.
Oh, and he didn't spend his turn healing himself. What a fool. Oh, that was quite a lot of money. 22k.
It looks so strong.
I'm a victim too.
You're not a victim too. Shut up. A vicious cycle if you keep that up. I see this attitude a lot in older folk. right? They're like, well, I suffered too, so the kids should have to suffer the same way I did. And it's just like, man, didn't you suffer so that your kids in the next generation didn't have to go through that same shit? Can't you have a little bit of empathy for other people instead of, you know, you just trying to get yours? But that's kind of what the world turns people into.
Right.
Not that that's an excuse, right? But the world is a harsh place, is what I'm trying to say. So people respond to that harshness with harshness. And I don't think that's right, but it is just how it works, unfortunately. Okay, well, we've done all the requests that we have, but we're going to continue to explore all the way down to the bottom.
I sense something really dangerous.
Send something down. Oh, that's the sound of chains. That's not good. We need to hurry the hell up.
Hey, that's a rare one.
Let's go.
Don't let it escape.
Tomlin! Go down!
They're all knocked down. That was
Let's go.
incredible, Joker. This'll end it.
I don't think it will end it. Oh, it did end it. Wow. I guess the cat was right. I'm sorry, cat.
All right.
I felt the
This one time
difference
you
in
were actually
strength in
correct.
that fight.
Okay, I think I'm gonna see if I can actually
There's a rare one. Don't let it
recruit one of these
escape.
to use for material.
This is my other self! I shall put you to the sword!
Oh, she critted. Cool.
We're the best, Panther.
Yeah, Jacqueline, that's what I've heard as well. I've heard that the game is very, very unfriendly to people who just want to go through as a single person.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
Which, it makes sense because they want it to be a multiplayer game. They want it to be a game where you boot up with two of your friends and have a good time. Right? They want to appeal to that, to the gang squads. You know, the group of people that's just like, you and me and my two bros are just gonna fuck around, but
Hey, that's a rare one. Use my persona.
I don't know. That
For me.
seems like a very big missed opportunity to only appeal to groups of 3. They could have done more to accommodate solo players or duo players.
That was incredible, Joker. This'll end it.
I am on record stating that I don't love Souls combat though, and that is not the reason I play those games, so maybe I personally just don't
All right.
get it. It's just not for me.
The platform. That takes care of this area.
Like even Risk of Rain does well for single player or group. Yeah, exactly. Risk of Rain 2 is a fantastic single person game. It's certainly very often more interesting with 2 people or 3 people or 4 people, but it is still fun
Doing good?
if it's 1 person or 2 people. Okay, let's see. Oh, we don't even have an XP up. We just have money and items up. And let's put the items up again. Why not? Items are fun. I like items. you're gonna let it cook fully. I don't know what From plans to do with that game. I don't know if they plan on like having a very long development cycle where they just continue to support it. But I would not be surprised if they do like 2 or 3 updates and then just move on. It seems like a throwaway game for them where they just put some effort into developing it, let somebody new work on it, and then, you know, full speed ahead on Elden Ring 2 or whatever the hell is next. Okay, so I need to spend this because once I leave, they're just gone. So I guess I'll buy these. They can be incredibly useful all the way to the end of the game, and then I'll just buy that.
Doing
Okay,
good?
we need to do our best to avoid the Reaper here because he will kick our ass if he touches us. Like, absolutely body us. No questions. We do not have a proper setup to fight the Reaper. Okay, so lure him in here, please, and thank you, and then get the hell out of Dodge. The reason I'm not using the shortcut to get to this exit here is because I was hoping that another rare shadow would spawn, but I guess not. Oh well. Not a huge deal. Oh, and that's the end. Okay, cool. It's not going to open because that's not how this works. And we're 6 stamps short for this section, but I'll come back later and do that off stream. Or at another point when we have to come back for some requests. Okay. Now we can go back up to the top. We can do a little bit of fusion and then we can stop.
I'll just add this.
Get back to
Do you
the
need
chill
something?
confidant section.
Pursue rehabilitation with all your body
You
and
wish to
soul.
view the compendium. You wish to register it to the compendium.
Yes.
There
Register
is an
everything.
alarm in effect.
And then
Prepare for we're
Fusion.
gonna chop 'em up all at once.
oh, I have the thing I need for Neko Shogun now, so let's go ahead and do
neither
that.
remarkable nor unremarkable.
Oh, that's that's a way to put this guy down. That's unfortunate. Yes.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Okay. Oh, you don't get very much good stuff. You might not be worth wasting this on. Yeah, so actually, you know what? I'll just make him regularly.
This
I'm
is
gonna
an
do...
alarm fusion. Choose wisely.
Let's see, what can I make with you? I can make this Archangel that I need. I can also make Mitra.
Okay with this?
So what skills do I get for you? Tarukaja, Rakukaja, Sukukaja, Tarunda, Rakunda, Sukunda.
Begin searching.
What was the thing that I needed? I needed a Satanta with Rakukaja, right?
Done already. What?
Let me double check.
Done already. What? Do you need something? What was that? Do you need something? What was that?
Oh. Okay, so I can't... I'm pretty sure it's a Satanta with
Now, let
Rakukaja.
us observe.
Alarm time, inmate! One of my favorite. This is an alarm fusion.
Does anything else have Rakukaja? Just you, right? Yeah. So I'm going to make this Archangel.
Is this something you need?
And I'm gonna
Choose which
put-
skills to inherit.
Oh. Oh, what is this? Decrease SP of healing skills by half. Decrease SP cost of support skills by half. Increase buff duration of skills cast on allies. That's interesting that they get a bonus like this. Let's go with Relief Bloodline. Actually, no. Not SP. Let's go with Potent. Hypnosis. And for you, you're going to get Rakukaja. Oh, let's just go ahead and put all these on.
Expect a modest gift of power. Well, well.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Mataru Kaja and Mahama. Okay, that's fantastic. I can make Satanta with this, so I'm actually not going to use that again. Because that's the exact thing that I need. So instead, we're going to itemize something.
Gotta get a top tier protector.
Okay, so this is better than what they have currently, but is it worthwhile? When instead I could have Agi Dine. And what is a Rush Belt?
This will become an even more powerful
Kill Rush. A
accessory.
belt that allows one to attack many times. Kill Rush is a pretty good skill. I'm not sure if it's worth... I mean, Agidine is fantastic, so we're just going to go ahead and grab Agidine.
Is this the result you desire?
Yes, it is.
Now, you shall be reborn.
Okay, and now we're going to go do a Persona Fusion with anything but Archangel.
That's a pretty strong one. Choose which skills to inherit.
Static Electricity seems pretty good, but it's specifically on downed foes. I'm not sure when I'm going to be attacking downed foes much without just like all-out attacking them. Increasing tactical damage also seems really good. But you know what? Static Electricity is more fun, so we're just going to go with that.
This should confer some small power. Now, let us
Actually, but this isn't
begin.
going to work out anyway, so why the hell am I even trying? This is just going to give me something random. Or not. What the hell? Taunt and Masakunda. Masakunda's... Oh, okay, it's accuracy. Who gives a shit about that? Not me. We got a Wage War, 50% chance to rage on all foes, and Null Hunger. Prevents infliction of hunger. Who cares about hunger? Not me. We're gonna replace Null Hunger with Megiddo.
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable. You okay with this? Choose which skills.
This
to
isn't gonna
inherit.
go well, so let's just go for it.
Now, let us... I see.
Yep, there we go. That's the fusion accident. Can you imagine how terrifying that would be? You're about to get executed via guillotine, the guillotine stops working, and it's like, okay, get out the chainsaw. Be ready for the most painful death of all time. Okay, instead of getting what I wanted, which I knew I wasn't going to get, instead we got Suzaku with Evade Everything. Not exactly great, right? But it could be worse. Okay.
Do you need something?
And let's go back in and actually fuse the things we need and want. For starters, we're gonna go make...
You certain?
Oh, fuck me.
The inmate
I
may
didn't
wish
think
to
about what
fulfill
else I needed
choose.
with this Archangel to make Satanta. Okay,
Do you
cool.
really
I
need
kept
this?
it. Do I really need this? Yes, I really need this. I'm gonna double check,
Done
actually,
already?
because
What?
my memory bad. But pretty sure
Do you need something now?
Satanta with Rakukaja. Yes, I do need this. In fact, you're the one telling me I need this, so shut up.
The inmate you wish to now choose. Will this truly select the skills you'd like to inherit?
Rakukaja, there we go. And then we'll also put Tarukaja. Sorry, Matarukaja and Rakunda on you, because
It will receive a frac, then let us begin.
having attack up on everyone sounds great. I've never read that before. If anyone brings you trouble, I'll gladly choke them to death. Thanks so much, Satanta. Okay, and now we're gonna talk to the twins.
What?
And
Do
they're
you
like, "Oh
need
my gosh, you
something
have the thing."
Now, it would seem. See? You can do it. Huh. Hey, inmate!
What are your thoughts on these tasks? They're boring. Let's see, what is the next one?
Shut up!
It seems there's something going on here that they're unaware of. Maybe they're not twins. They're actually triplets, and there's a third one of them that we just never meet.
That is correct.
Of course, I'm I'm playing along here. I know what the answer is because this hasn't changed since Persona 5. It's the original version, the vanilla version. I know exactly what the thing is here. But I know at least one person watching doesn't, so I'm not going to spoil that. Or I'll try my best not to spoil that. Confidant Strength, rank 5. New ability, Special Treatment. Allows you to pay a lot of money to create personas of a higher level.
Alright.
Can be pretty useful. Especially if there is something 1 or 2 levels above you that you really, really want, and you have all the stuff to make it, but you just can't.
Now.
Okay. Your next assignment is Neko Shogun with the skill Dakaja. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard since I can make Neko Shogun right now.
Time for some rehabilitation.
Whether or not it has the skill Dakaja is up
Execute 'em.
in the air though.
Gather them. You okay with this?
Do any of you have Dakaja? No. Hell. I don't know if and when any of these dudes learn Dakaja. That's annoying.
I see. A strong persona indeed. Looks pretty tough.
I can go ahead and make Hellbiker if I really wanted to.
You wish for more power than you can handle?
This costs 62k. No, I think I'll pass. I think I'm good not having that right now.
I see. A strong persona indeed.
Great things are possible. Do you wish a fusion greater than your own power?
Okay, let's see if there's anything interesting to fuse by
Will this
results.
truly help you?
I can make Yaxini, which is something that a lower level than me
Do you
that I
really
missed.
need
I can make Lamia, which is also something lower level than I missed.
see.
Or I can make
A
the
strong
poop monster.
persona indeed.
This is in basically every one of these, right? Just Belphegor, the demon on the toilet. Thankfully, he's never that strong, at least in my experience. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and make
Will this
Yaxini.
truly help you? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
She is weak to Nuke, so we're gonna give her Evade Nuke. We're also going to give her Growth 2 because Growth 2 is just too good not to have. And you know what? Let's go ahead and give her
Its power will be
Sile,
nothing on you
because-
girls. Let us begin.
She's just gonna out-level it anyway and probably have to replace it very soon. Or I'm just gonna immediately fuse her into something else.
Not
Like this.
terrible, but
All
not
of-
impressive.
Ball of faces.
You okay with this?
Yeah, let's go ahead and fuse this just to have it.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive, then let us begin.
Those faces don't look like they're having a good time.
You okay with this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
No ice would be something nice to pass on to
It will
whoever I
receive a
fuse with
fraction,
you.
girls. Let us begin.
Whoever I fuse with you will receive something nice, so I'll just keep that even though you are already no ice by default. Yeah, solo it's rough, and if you have a Randy that doesn't know what they are doing, it can feel hard, especially on a couple bosses, but it's super fun with friends. Honestly, solo doesn't even sound possible. For Night Rain, I don't know. What's the scaling like? Right? So, okay, I don't even know. Can you actually just go solo? Can you do a run solo with no one else? Right? Can you just go offline and be like, nope, nobody? And if so, does it scale down? Right? Do you do more damage or do they have less HP? Akunda. Oh, I need this. Fuck. Fuck it, let's get regrowth. You haven't tried it, so you have no idea. Okay. But I watched Peeve play, I watched Malastrom play, I watched Maximilian play, and it seemed like the amount of damage. It seems like the amount of damage that you are doing as a single individual to any boss, even when you use your big ultimate skill, was pitiful.
Not terrible. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
You almost forgot. This week for Fatal Fury is supposed to be fun. It is. It's going to be very fun for me and for anybody watching.
Will it gain new power? My.
You need to get like good items and a functional build, but it's very jarring compared to ER damage. Yeah. That's what it seemed like. And obviously, so I saw some people fight like the Crystallians, and those guys are still absolute pushovers, you know, like break their armor once and then just smack them infinitely until they're dead. Right? Okay, so I fused literally everything down to a single persona. And if you've watched P, if you've seen the character you've been playing, oh, you've been playing Executor? Because that's what P was playing when I watched him. I think. Oh, Scott was playing them. Yeah, Scott was playing them. The witch lady? Maximilian was also playing Executor. In fact, I think his whole squad was on Executor. Or maybe just 2 of the 3 of them, but all I saw on Max's stream was Executor. And then Mala was also playing the witch lady.
Fusion.
Okay, so we need to
You'd like to
summon
read the
some
compendium?
personas.
These are the paths you have walked.
And let's do it by level because we don't currently know exactly what we
Is this
need.
what you want? You'll
So let's
withdraw
go ahead and
this
grab
persona. This
Thoth.
is your power. This
We
persona.
grab Mitra. I'd rather have
You'll
Anubis.
withdraw this. This is your power.
Go back to Decorabia.
This is your power.
Mage is like one of the sickest designs From could have done. What makes her so cool?
This
We want you. No, we
Is
don't want
this
you.
what
We want you.
You'll withdraw. This is your power. Is this what you want? This persona?
Okay.
Time for some rehabilitation. Let's execute him. What path do you want?
Okay, everything I can currently create with these ones is higher level than me, so therefore would not be
They will
worthwhile.
be reborn anew. It appears it will become something a skill card, huh? You change your mind? Time for some power requires sacrifice. You wish to... Can you gather them up? You okay with this?
Okay, I need to grab one of these guys or multiple of these guys. Everyone in the game has an ability they can use, and hers takes the last element, fire, magic, holy, lightning, and stores it. You can hold up to 3, and when you reach 3, you cast a spell based on what you took. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? The last element the target gets hit by. Okay, so that's really cool. That reminds me of a BlazBlue character. There is a character in BlazBlue, right, where she has 4 elements, 5 elements, and she gets to do them in succession, right? 1, 2, 3, and she can store that and then use it as a new ability that is a combination of the 3, right? So if she does, say, like, fire, fire, earth, she gets like a big flaming boulder. If she does like wind, fire, earth, she gets like a huge tree that grows out of the ground. It's really cool. And she has the ability to do one of those and then store it for later, or do one of those and then just use the next skill immediately. Or she can choose not to do it and just start over. It's incredibly cool. Okay, so I'm gonna, I guess, summon an Anzu, and then see if I can't get it to learn Takunda. Your only complaint is that 2 holy, 1 magic is the same as 2 magic, 1 holy. Yeah, but when you're making stuff like that, you kind of have to compromise for things, for recipes like that, and have multiple recipes do the same thing. Otherwise, you just... Otherwise, mathematically, you have, like, literally thousands of combinations.
You change your mind? You'd like to read the compendium? These are the paths you have walked.
Anzu was somewhere in the 20s, 24, I think, 26, okay.
Fee is required and accept such rude. Done already? What?
Especially with 4 elements, 3 is more manageable, yeah. Yeah.
No slacking off. Did you change your mind?
Okay. We're done in here. We completed 4 requests and made it to the end of this section of mementos.
Man, it's hot.
It is hot, incredibly hot. Both in-game and out of game. Okay. Should be able to play a video game tonight.
Oh.
We have a DVD? We don't have a DVD, that's what I thought. Let's play a game. Let's play Gambler Goemon.
Okay. Oh.
This is such a nice little tune. First, you have to choose either even or odd. Even means numbers like 2, 6, and 8. Yeah, I know what evens and odds mean. While odds mean numbers like 3, 7, and 11. After you choose, I will roll the dice. If you guess the result correctly, you win. Otherwise, you lose. And that's all there is to it. Yep. Time to gamble. And like a true gambler, I'm not even gonna look. Just gonna let it go. Okay. We win if it's odds. Oh. Hell yeah, that's a 7.
Oh! Yes! Okay.
Gambling makes you cool, guys. That's why I'm so charming.
Nice.
I can guess right on a 50-50. That's why I'm the coolest kid around.
Well then.
Hell yeah, it's a Sunday. Which means there's things to do. Here we have the Phantom Thief set. With this, you too can become a Phantom Thief and steal some hearts. Get some lockpicks, some bandit balls, some smoke screens. I have plenty of those. Next up, we have the Heroic set. Now you can be a hero too. Vacuum Cutter, Psy Wheel, and Nuke Cracker. We're gonna go with the second one. Because having elemental items is more important to me than having more lockpicks.
Well then.
Okay, we spent about an hour in Mementos, which is not bad. We got everything done that we needed to get done. We fused a lot.
Welcome.
So we'll spend probably about an hour hanging out with people. But first, we must go sell stuff.
The guns are gonna melt. Yo. All right.
Buy all this junk off me, please and thank
Be
you.
Grateful.
Back to 300k, hell yeah. We're rich as hell. Now that's not gonna last very long because there is a lot of a lot of shopping to do in this next section before the next palace, right? Like a lot of shopping to do in the next section before the next palace. But you know,
Again.
it's nice to feel rich every once in a while, even if it's only for a few days. Anytime I get a really big paycheck, I start thinking about all the things I could do with that paycheck, and then I buy like one thing and I'm like, I'm broke again.
Please take your
Any
time.
new books? No? Okay. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm reading these books. I could be. I should be, but instead I'm playing video games. No, that's not where I want to be. I want to be here. Yes. I want to go sell some of those sooty clothing. Oh, wrong store.
Take your time. Welcome.
Sooty cat's armor, get the hell out of my inventory. Think I'm ever gonna take care of this cat? No. I have 50 points. Let's get this cleaning spray. lowering the defense of every enemy just seems so incredibly useful. Because like I mentioned before, having charge... Oh, speaking of, I need to go talk to my guy under the walkway and have him create more uses of charge.
By the way, I see.
Having charge and
Very well.
buffs and debuffs is one of the strongest things you can do in the game. Even if you don't have a particularly strong physical skill, it makes every physical skill hit like a truck.
Man. Nice.
Okay. So, our knowledge is close to max. We still need, what's that, 46 points? So we should be working on that before we go back to school. That should be a high priority. We also do need to work on kindness, because our kindness is severely lacking, and that will be important for a main character at some point. Okay, who do we want to hang out with? Makoto's at 3, Yusuke's at 3, An is at 5, Ryuji's at 7. Kami's at 6. And where is she? Am I stupid? Did I pass her? You are at 4 out of 5. So I think I can ignore Kasumi Yoshizawa for a while and work on instead either Makoto or Yusuke. And we have an Emperor with us, so let's just hang out with Yusuke for today.
I should write something.
Next few levels of his confidant should be pretty interesting.
By the way,
Yeah, let's hang out with Yusuke. Let's go to the park.
thank you.
Why are we in a boat? Oh, okay, we're gonna creep on people and paint them without their permission? Okay. Bro, you're like 5 feet away from them. They can probably hear you being a weirdo.
Hey,
And they're especially gonna hear that if you do that.
yes. could this be?
Okay. Their brother and sister, that's, I guess what I should have expected. You have a wild imagination.
I see.
Confidant Emperor rank 4. New ability. If negotiation with a lone shadow fails, you can try again.
All right.
Oh, I didn't say the name of the ability. It's Art Talk. I don't really love those abilities. They're kind of like, they feel like filler abilities. Something that's not that useful. I'd rather just fail negotiations if I did it wrong.
Let us return home.
Haha, they did the funny misunderstanding
See
them as a couple joke. That one's totally not overused. God, you love Yusuke events so much. Yeah, they're pretty... they're pretty entertaining. Most of the main characters in this are very, like, vanilla. Kind of boring, almost. But... his are at least funny enough and interesting enough because he's a weirdo.
Man, it's hot.
Ow, I can't believe you would insult my mother like that. What's wrong with you? Okay. So, we can hang out with Iwai or Yoshida. We can hang out with Chihaya or Mishima. Or we could go to work. Let's go hang out with Iwai.
The guns are gonna melt.
Oh, I need a persona from his confidant, which is... Hanged Man. Okay, actually, you know what? If I already have a sun persona, I will hang out with the other guy. I don't.
Hey, inmate!
You sir.
Time for some rehabilitation. Finished
Oh,
for now.
I'm just going to
You'd like to
summon
read
a
the
persona.
compendium? Read here.
Give me a Hanged Man, please. And thank you.
Is this a fee? This is your you left. Are you
Thank you.
finished? What? It is time, inmate.
Now we hang out with the Y and do more illegal
The
stuff.
guns are gonna melt.
Or, well, okay, more legally gray stuff.
Hey.
Some guy on the internet's been claiming all your goods are knockoffs. Well, couldn't they tell that, like, just by looking at them that they're not? Once you got a bad rap like that, it's real tough to shake it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I mean, you do go to a place called Prison High School in a town that's, in a city that's not your home city, just because some dirtbag claimed that you attacked him.
That's right.
A thug? Yeah, he is a thug. He was in the Yakuza. That's literally what they are. It's an organized clan of, like, thugs. They just bully people.
You should be grateful.
Oh, he's adding to the special menu. Hell yeah. Confidant Hangman. Rank 3. New ability, Camo Customization. Allows you to customize camouflage on your guns, which can inflict ailments.
Alright.
Hell yes. Please and thank you.
What's the meaning of this?
Uh-oh, looks like he's got a kid.
Yeah.
Yep, that's his son, Kaoru. Can't trust kids with that name, but you know, he's not a main character, so maybe it'll be fine. Proficiency is only 6 points from being maxed. Hell yeah. Unfortunately, that means there's going to be a lot of wasted proficiency points. Right? We're going to continue to get proficiency points for working for him, and he still has plenty of ranks to go. But that's fine. You're going to max out on all of them eventually and waste a lot of time. Yusuke's coming over? Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be hanging out with Yusuke again.
Hey.
Unless there's literally no one else to hang out with. On Ryuji. Oh, on Ryuji Takami? Maybe I am hanging out with Ryuji. With Yusuke. Yeah, looks like I am. Because, right, he's rank 4, On's 5. Yeah, we'll get him up to rank 5 or 6, and then we can go back to focusing on maybe maxing Ryuji or On.
Hi. Indeed.
Sure, let's. If you pay for half, I'll buy a new TV.
So that's what you mean. Do you have some time?
I'm sorry, bro. I've got other plans. I gotta go.
Let us part ways here.
These events are a nice way to get social stats and to work on someone's social link at the same time. But doing too many of them is...
Oh.
It's not a good thing because of how much it cuts into all of the other daily stuff that you can do. Okay, what is she? She is... Star Arcana. I don't have any Star Arcana, so I'm gonna have to go grab one. But she's someone I want to spend a lot of time with, Hifumi, because she is interesting and very helpful for battles.
You certainly seem composed.
Justine, you handled it. Read here.
I think I might only have 1 star so far.
Is this a fee is required? This is your power.
Okay, no, I have 2 stars so far.
Done
I did get a
already?
second one.
What?
The Star Arcana
No
is
slacking off.
hard to come across. It's a pretty... It doesn't just fuse... It doesn't fuse very easily, and they don't show up very often as
Let's do it.
as shadows, as demons. Let's talk to Hifumi. Okay, that's a bit weird, dude. You should wash your hands
Huh?
regularly. Just because you touched a pretty girl doesn't mean you shouldn't wash your hand anymore. That guy's a bit pushy, but his intentions weren't bad, so...
Oh.
No, I didn't see it. But I am going to see it now.
Sorry.
Today, she'll be showing me something very practical. It's a tactic used for the reserve pollens you've taken from your opponent in a more effective way. Okay.
Actually,
Seems she has a little bit of an overprotective mother. But, you know, that's pretty common for people that become famous very young. Confidant Star, rank 3. New ability, Uchikomi. Chance for a follow-up by a backup member if Joker downs an enemy.
All right.
I look forward to it.
Now that gives you a reason to have your backup party members well equipped. So, you know, that's very nice.
Until
Let's just
next
hope
time.
Morgana's not the one to help us very often, because he's never going to be well equipped. I can never get a good read on what to say to Hifumi. Wow, nobody hit us up today. That is a rarity. Okay, so we can spend time with Takumi, with Ryuji, Yusuke, Makoto, and that seems to be it. Okay. So, let's go get a death persona and hang out with Takumi, because it's been a while. And I quite like her social link, her confidant. And the more we hang out with her, the more useful items she has.
Do you have business?
As mean as that may
To read
be,
the
we are in
command, these
fact
are the
using
paths you
her.
have walked. You'll withdraw this is your such rudeness. Are you finished? What? No slacking off.
Part of the reason I don't love the way certain benefits are directly hidden behind leveling up confidants is that it does feel like you are using them, right? And also it makes it so that you might have to spend time with people you don't want to, and I don't like that. Oh, goodbye, Mr. or Mrs. Viewbot. Thank you for christening the stream. I want to do a clinical trial. But yeah, it makes it feel like you're using them instead of just hanging out with them because you want to. Which sucks. It is a nice benefit to have other motivations to hang out with people. Aside from just fusing better personas. But I don't know. I wish there was a better way to go about it.
Oh.
I would have turned a blind eye if you had just never done anything with your life ever. But now that you're actually trying to help people, how dare you? She's a great doctor, so you need to shut the fuck up. Perhaps you should reveal this woman's true identity. I already know it.
What does this mean? What?
This guy is an absolute dirtbag. Gonna come in here and use the patient's death as a weapon against someone. The worst kind of scum.
No. Sorry.
Confidant Death, rank 7. New ability, discount, decreases the price for all items sold at the clinic.
Alright.
Good. Those
I don't
items
know
are
what to
too
say.
expensive. feel like cooperating in this shady clinical trial has increased my guts.
Take care.
Only plus 1 point though, so you know, not by that much. We're used to drinking these weird medicines
Man, it's
now.
hot.
Okay, something I was going to say, but I didn't want to interrupt that scene because it's an important scene and it's a bit heavy. You know, the death of the patient that she was trying her best to find a cure for. But something I've thought about when it comes to social links is that I wish some of them had mini games associated with them, right? These video games up here, they have a little bit of a mini game associated with them, right? It's like the most basic mini game of all time, mash the A button or guess right on a 50-50, right? But I wish that some of the confidants and some of the social links in these games had a little bit more interaction to them rather than just dialogue, right? For example, let's say that, you know, drinking the medication for Takumi, you had to do the right combination of buttons in order to, like, you know, withstand the taste and the smell of it, because it's described as tasting and smelling really bad, right? And then in doing so, you get not just a small increase to your stat, but a big increase to your stat. Or maybe that helps your social link progress better. What I'm trying to say is a lot of people nowadays are copying the Persona formula, but not iterating it on any way that makes it more interactive. The Trails games are very guilty of this. Ever since Trails of Cold Steel, there has been a serious social element to those games, where you get to spend time with different characters to learn more about their backstory or whatever, and deepen their bond. And those games have a reason for doing that, because it increases... There's a system in those games, Cold Steel games, where one character will directly connect with another character and get a buff, basically. And they can act after one another in turn and increase someone's damage or defense or healing on a turn. Right? And so there's a reason to want to do these social link stuff, these social aspects, to talk to your party members and whatnot. But actually going through with talking to them can be very boring if you're not interested in that character. And so I think a way of increasing the interaction and making these games more fun and more like video games and less like visual novels would be to have a bunch of different mini games, a bunch of different things you can do to interact with these characters, and make it feel less like you are watching a character interact with another character and more like you are directly interacting with that character. And I just think in general, in the last 20 years, RPGs have strayed away from having tons and tons of fun little events that you can do in them, and I don't understand why. Because the best part of a game like Final Fantasy VII, for example, is the fact that the original game had an RTS mode. It had a snowboarding mode. It had, you know, all these fun little things you could do to add variety and flair to the game. Little things you could master that weren't important to the main story, didn't give you huge benefits for doing them too much, but like, they did help. They did make the game more dynamic and fun. The last game I can think of that did something like this wasn't an RPG. It was Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey had a ton of little things you could do. You could play volleyball with your hat. You could race toy cars, right? It had a ton of little things to do, and it added so much to the variety of that game and the enjoyability of that game. And I think a game like this that is almost definitely going to take someone over 100 hours to beat really needs it. Anyway, that's all I really had to say on the subject. I might be throwing out ideas here and there about what sort of things people could be doing with the different confidants for different minigames. This game does have some minigames, like the batting minigame, for example, but I feel that would be so much better as a integration into the confidant system rather than just something that you do occasionally when you have nothing else to do. We want to hang out with Akechi, or we want to hang out with one of these losers? Let's hang out with Akechi. Actually, wait. Oh, Sojiro go up. Okay, so let's hang out with Sojiro. Hierophant. Please have a Hierophant. We do. Cool. Let's hang out, boss. You and me.
All right then.
Now then, there are 3 factors that determine the flavor of a cup of coffee: grind, heat, and time. First up is grind. For the siphons we have here, we're aiming for a medium fine. Medium fine for the siphons. Doesn't net much profit given the effort it takes, but hey, money is money. I'm not gonna forgive you if you serve our customers crap coffee. Okay? I'll try my best.
Sorry.
The screaming begins again. Hello, Noble. I hope the screaming is at least a little bit muted today. You know, not full volume. Nar? Oh no. I'm sorry. Oh no. Nar. Nar.
Right.
It is full volume, that's
The
unfortunate.
rest is on you.
It's certainly full volume after what Cryo did. What did Cryo do? The B word? Okay, well, I don't know what that refers to. You're gonna have to spell it out for me.
Nice.
You shall not speak the evil that summons him. Okay. Like a moth to the flame he comes. Okay, we got On and Ryuji to hang out with today. Or Kasumi Yoshizawa. So I know I said I was going to spend time with On, but I am curious what happens if we hit rank 5 with Yoshizawa, so I'm just gonna go do that. Because she's the only one I have ever seen that only has 5 ranks to her. So I'm curious if there's going to be like a hard cutoff and maybe there's a story event where we need to unlock the rest of the confidant, or if it's just the end.
Justine, you handle this. These are the paths you have walked. This fee is required. This is your done already. What? It is time, inmate.
Okay. Hello, Yoshizawa.
Hello.
Yeah, let's go try out your different kind of training. Why not? We're going to the batting cages. Okay. See, this would be a perfect opportunity to have a batting cages minigame. Sounds like a great idea.
Yes.
Do something up to change. Do something to change up your frame of mind. That can be incredibly helpful.
My turn.
That's why very often, if you are having a difficult time getting over a hurdle in, say, a game that you're taking seriously, taking a break and playing something else is very, very helpful. Oh no, her reactions.
It's the next one that counts. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, girl. I've had bad reactions since I was 14 years old. Don't give up yet. I believe in you.
My turn.
She hit one. Hell yeah, let's go.
We did it!
Don't forget how that feels.
Yes!
It is important to remember what it feels like to succeed after failing a lot.
Please, listen to me. Thank you very much.
I can sense Kasumi's intense trust in me.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast birthed a bond clad in the heart's strength. This union, born and embraced by will unyielding, shall become the balefire that lights thy path. Thou hast gained a glimpse of the faith's truth, granting thee further power to tread the abyss.
Okay. Dramatic as all hell. Confidant Faith, rank 5. Max.
All right.
Good effort.
Okay, well, I guess that's our first one maxed. It's kind of cheating though, considering it maxes at 5, but whatever. Oh, she's got a crush on Joker. How surprising. It's not surprising at all. Every character has a crush on the main character. That's kind of the fantasy they're going for here.
Rain, huh?
Just a few degrees cooler would do it, I agree. Just like 2-3 degrees cooler than 98, which it is right now, would be just nice.
Where have you been searching all along, and facing quite a lonely without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter.
What a downpour.
Don't think my bond with Hifumi will deepen just yet. Okay, what about with my teacher? My teacher maid. Will it deepen with her?
Oh. Hi. Hey.
It will, okay, but I need her confidant. This is the part of the game that's annoying as hell.
Hey, inmate.
It is incredibly annoying having to keep coming back here to fuse stuff to get the right confidants all the time.
Let's execute. What path do you want? Looks pretty tough. Select the skills you'd like
Let's
to
make this
inherit.
star dude, who is a star persona.
It will receive a then let
Sure,
us begin.
let's go with that. One of the fucking strangest designs in the game, just a star with a face on it. Okay.
Finished for now? Justine, you handle this. These are the paths you have walked.
Okay, now I need to grab a
Is this
temperance
what you
as well.
want?
Temperance, right? Yeah, temperance.
Done already? What? It is time, inmate.
Okay, we're gonna go for about another 10-20 minutes, and then we will swap over. And that puts us in a place where next stream of this on Wednesday, we will have enough time to get to the next main story section. I'm trying my best to make it so that there is never any stream of Persona where almost nothing happens, right? Today we finished up those last two requests from before, and on last stream we started those requests, and also, you know, we're making a lot of confidant progress. Actually, speaking of, none of those requests needed to be, yeah, I didn't need to do anything to finish those requests outside of mementos.
Oh! Hi!
Okay, Becky, you're coming on over.
Hey!
You're gonna clean my room or something. Or maybe just complain and eat my ramen.
Hey!
I'm really good at giving massages, meow. I'll massage you anywhere you like. That was awful. Please don't do that again. But he said he would prioritize his younger women. How old are you? Just turned 18, yeah, as if.
faster.
You need to love yourself. Wow, and that's the right thing to say. Wow.
Sorry.
Confidant, Temperance, rank 4.
All right.
Pizza Hut. Yes, I agree. Pizza Hut.
So...
Man, Japan is a strange place, you know? I don't think she's that old. She's like 31 to 32, somewhere around that range, right? And a 31 to 32-year-old is not old, right? I say as I am turning 30 in like a month and a half. But like, if I was the type of person to hire a maid in a cute outfit to come clean my house and then eat dinner with me, I guess is what she does, I wouldn't bat an eye at someone being 30 and doing that. I'd just be like, yeah, that's fine. The difference between someone who is 20 and 30 is really not a huge deal, like, visually. You don't just suddenly explode when you're 30 years old. Yusuke, you come to my house too much. You need to stop doing that. You just come over and you're like, hey guy, I'm gonna use your TV. Thanks. Okay, well there's someone here, but it just says school gate. I have to assume that's Makoto. And there's literally no one else to hang out with today, huh?
Nice.
Am I really gonna be reading or watching TV with Yusuke again?
Hi.
I think I'll pass. I'm gonna go over here to the school gate. If it's not Makoto, which it is.
Well...
Oh, my bond with Makoto is not gonna improve right now.
perhaps next
Then you
time.
know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go work at the flower shop. Get my kindness up.
What do you want to do? Oh, guess what? Oh yeah.
Thanks, lady.
You
You
did
paid
great.
for like a sandwich. I did an 8-hour shift and you gave me enough money for like a McDonald's
you
Happy
feeling?
Meal. She's real lucky I'm the kindest guy around.
Yes. Want to head back?
Ah, you're back.
Okay, let's see. We can hang out with Sojiro, but that won't go up. We can hang out with Yoshida, and that will go up. Or we can hang out with the 3 losers in Shinjuku. Let's get a Sun Persona and hang out with Yoshida.
Hey, inmate.
And then I think we'll stop after that, right? That'll put us at 10 days, 9 days until the next story event.
The inmate needs our guidance. You wish to perform an execution. Fusion.
What path What do you want? Not terrible.
Thunderbird.
Not impressive.
Just a crossbow-looking bird that happens to be on thunder. You know what? Whatever.
So
It happens
what
to
the
be
skills you'd like
electrified.
to inherit?
On fire works. On thunder doesn't work. English is a strange language.
It will receive some new... I see.
You know, if it didn't have those feet, you would not think this is supposed to look like a bird at all.
You change your mind? Done already? What? No slacking off.
Actually, if I remember correctly, that's one of the personas that actually has like an interesting bio. Thunderbird, a revered bird of Native American mythology said to live atop cloud-shrouded peaks, resembles an eagle. Its wing beats create thunderclaps, and some legends say its eyes can unleash lightning. Yeah. Native American stuff does not come up very often in games like these, and so that's something that is interesting to bring up. Right? Like, you see a lot of stuff from Hindu lore, a lot of stuff from, like, Mesopotamian folklore, a lot of stuff from Judeo-Christian lore, and a lot of, like, Greek and Roman mythology in these games. Not very often do you see stuff from, things like Native American mythology and lore. And I appreciate that Atlas does that sort of thing.
Everyone.
Because they have a lot of very interesting ideas and concepts that they believe in and adhere to.
Good evening.
Sure thing, Yoshida. I'll help you with this speech. I'd love to.
Let's give it our best effort again today. The most important thing is, I
I think you're doing a good job. Good job, Yoshida.
Hey.
You gotta embrace your past and work to do better. Even if your past is kind of being a dirtbag politician.
Hey.
Being ambitious and striving to advance in the political world will change your outlook on life. I can imagine. Politics are filled with opportunistic assholes. Confidant Sun, rank 5. New ability, Manipulation. occasionally raises the chances of an enemy giving you a rare item.
All right.
Some of those rare items can be quite nice, like a bead or a bead chain, right? That doesn't happen very often, but it is nice.
Hmm? What?
You know, one thing about this dude I don't trust. He wears gloves out in public in the middle of summer. Very strange. Don't get it. Maybe it's a Japanese thing I don't understand, where like, if they plan on shaking a bunch of people's hands, they wear gloves.
Well then. I'll
But
see
that
you
immediately
again.
is just a weird thing to me. I want to see your face. That's another weird text from an adult woman. Another weirdo text from an adult woman that this teenage boy is getting.
Way too hot. Nice.
And that is also the only text we got today. So, you know, we're gonna ignore that and hang out with On, I think. But that is where the stream will stop. The Persona stream will stop, but we'll swap over today. So, where is that? Underground Mall. We're gonna hang out with On next stream. That's how that's gonna start. So, I'm going to swap over and take a short break now.
I'll just add this.
Because it is incredibly hot. I need to turn my AC on, or I will die. I also need to get up and stretch my legs, as it's been 2 hours. And I am an old man, I can't just sit here like I used to be able to.